Hello, little explorers. Welcome back to the Katha Lantern. I'm your host, Rutu.
And I am Ira.
On this journey, our studio feels especially bright and full of curiosity.
Mama,
Yes, Ira?
when we were at the playground, I saw a giant puzzle happen right by the swing set, and I cannot stop thinking about it.
Oh, what kind of puzzle, Ira?
Well, there was a little boy who had been waiting so patiently to take a turn on the swings. But after a while, he started to feel absolutely grumpy and outrageous. Instead of asking nicely, he marched right up to the other kids and screamed, "Get off!"
Oh my, that is a very big reaction. Did the screaming help him get a turn on the swings?
No! The other kids just held on tighter and refused to move. It made me wonder, when we feel frustrated, why do loud house words make things worse? What kind of voice actually makes people want to listen to us?
That is a very good question. Waiting for something you really want can certainly make anyone feel outraged. Sometimes we think that being loud or demanding is the only way to show how big our feelings really are.
Yes, but it didn't work at all. Is there a secret way to make people listen without shouting?
There is. In fact, long ago, the mighty Emperor Akbar had a very similar question. He challenged the royal court.
Did someone guess the right answer?
One very clever minister did. Let's open our giant book of stories to find out. In this next adventure, we are traveling back in time to the magnificent royal court to see if we can discover the secret along with Emperor Akbar. One day, the magnificent Emperor Akbar was sitting on his golden throne, surrounded by his royal court. It was a beautiful, breezy afternoon, and the emperor was in a very curious mood. He looked out at his wise ministers and asked a wondrous puzzle.
My wise friends, I have a question for you. Tell me, what is the absolutely sweetest sound in the entire kingdom?
Right away, the ministers began shouting out their guesses. The first minister stood up, puffed out his chest, and declared in a very proud voice,
A golden flute, Your Majesty? A golden flute playing a happy tune is the best sound in the world.
The third minister insisted,
I disagree. It is the chirping of the beautiful and majestic royal peacocks.
Another minister shook his head. He stepped forward and argued in a very soothing tone.
No. The gentle splash of a beautiful waterfall is the most calming. Therefore, this is the sweetest sound.
Emperor Akbar smiled, yet he was not completely satisfied. He turned to his cleverest minister, Birbal, who had been sitting quietly, listening to everyone's response.
Birbal, you have not made a guess. Do you not agree that music or falling water make the sweetest sounds?
The calm minister Birbal replied,
No, Your Majesty. Flutes and waterfalls are lovely. However, they cannot comfort a heart. The truly sweetest sound in the world is actually a polite, gentle voice of kindness.
The emperor was intrigued. He challenged Birbal to prove it. Right at the moment, a tiny, beautiful blue songbird actually flew through the grand palace windows. The little bird landed high up on the tall marble pillar. It looked completely scared and anxious, surrounded by so many people. The emperor decided This was the perfect test.
Let us see how much a voice matters. Minister of the Guard, use your most demanding voice to tell that bird to come down.
The big, tall Minister Mahmud stepped forward. He puffed out his chest, pointed his fingers, and yelled in a very mean and furious voice.
Hey, you bird, get down here right now!
The poor little bird felt absolutely startled. Instead of coming down, it fluttered its wings in a panic and flew even higher, hiding behind the crystal chandelier. The harsh voice did not work at all. It only made the bird want to stay far, far away. Then Emperor Akbar nodded to Birbal. Birbal stepped forward very slowly. He did not puff out his chest or point his finger. Instead, he took a deep breath, looked up at the wobbly little bird, and used his sweetest voice.
Hello there, little friend. Do not feel anxious. We are so delighted to have you here. May you please come down and say hello? Please.
He held out his hand with a soft, welcoming smile. Hearing that calm, respectful, and sweet voice made the bird feel completely safe. He got attracted to Birbal's kindness and swooped down from the ceiling and landed right on Birbal's arm, happily chirping a little song. The emperor was amazed. He realized right then and there that Birbal was right. When we are frustrated or want something very badly, shouting only makes others feel grumpy and not willing to share. When we use our sweetest sound, a polite, calm, and kind request, it is like magic. It makes people want to listen and share with us. Kindness is a very strong superpower that can open any door in the world. And there it is, little explorers. Do you see how the magic worked? When we feel frustrated or grumpy, we might think we need to roar loudly to get what we want. But the real secret is your sweetest and kindest voice. A calm, gentle, and polite request is the most magnificent superpower you possess. It is far more courageous to speak softly, and that sweet sound can open any door in the entire world. Now, little explorers, it is time for Katha Canvas. Grab your magical canvas and your brightest colors. For our gallery this time, you have two completely magnificent choices. You could draw a beautiful little blue bird, or you could draw a picture of the royal grand palace with the tall marble pillar and sparkling crystal chandelier. Parents, please snap a picture of your child's masterpiece and send it to us via DM on Instagram at the Katha Lantern. We would be completely honored to add it to our glowing Katha Canvas highlights gallery. Thank you so much for joining me on this wondrous tale. Also, please hit the follow and subscribe buttons on Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube to never miss an adventure. Until next time, I'm your host, Rutu. Stay curious as you grow and let your imaginations glow.